Hello everyone, it is Wednesday, May 8th, 2019. Of course, today was New Comic Book Day, and we're going to try to keep this going every week by doing the New Comic Book video on New Comic Book Day, as I am now back to work, and I work in the afternoon, so I might be able to take care of that. So, it was a pretty decent week. We're going to jump right into the books that I picked up. So, the first book I picked up is a Bettie Page. You know I love Bettie Page from Dynamite, and I usually don't get covers other than the photo covers, but I just kind of like this cover here, where she's having tea. Put these somewhere here where they're safe. And then, of course, the famous photo covers, which I absolutely love. So you're always going to start a video off with a little bit of eye candy, and there's no better eye candy than Bettie Page. A book I'm really enjoying, this is Ronin Island number 3. This, of course, from Boom Studios. There's 3 covers this week. This is cover 1. Cover 2, which is my favorite of the 3 covers. And cover number 3, which is a Virgin cover. Still a cool cover in its own right. And we have a really nice cover here of Symbiote, however you want to pronounce it. Spider-Man number 2. Really nice looking cover right there. In one of my last videos, I pronounced it incorrectly because I have tons of things going on and was given a hard time about it. So you can pronounce that name any way you want. I've heard 3 different pronunciations. So to me, actually, it really doesn't matter. So Spider-Man Deadpool number 50, probably the cover of the week in my opinion. I absolutely love this cover with Spider-Man and Deadpool got death over them with the big sickle. So I love that cover there. Brand new number 1 from DC, Batman and the Outsiders. There were a couple of different covers for this one here. Here's one here. Pretty nice. And then the B cover, which is also pretty nice. A really nice Wonder Woman 70 B cover. And then an origin story for Flash Year 1, number 70. Kind of like that cover with all the shoes. Sitting there, he's lacing up to ruin another pair of shoes. So there's that there. A book I don't buy usually, but I saw this cover and it just kind of really made me laugh. This is the Unbeatable Squirrel Girl number, since I don't read it that often, number 44. Part of course, Marvel's Battle Lines storyline. And I just thought it was real funny because of the squirrel right there. So I picked this up here. I know a lot of people like Squirrel Girl. I could never really get into Squirrel Girl. But again, I saw this cover. It just kind of made me laugh. So I thought I'd pick one up. Again, we've talked about this book a lot. It's a storyline that I really enjoy. This is Unnatural number 8. Right there. If you haven't read this book, it's a pretty nice story. I enjoy it. So it's one of these books I kind of look forward to the issues to come out when they do. And so here it is right here, number 8. Or excuse me, number 9. I read that incorrectly. Glasses. Ice Cream Man, number 12. Again, another storyline that I'm enjoying. It's kind of hit and miss with some people. It might be a little too offbeat for some, but I really enjoy this book. Catwoman 11. Really nice B cover there. Batman Detective 103. Regular A cover there. And a really nice B cover. This next book is a book I'm not too sure how this is going to do. They did introduce a new character on this storyline. This is Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man number 6, and this is the first appearance of Spider-Bite. So again, not sure how this is going to. I really haven't read a whole lot of the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, but I'm going to read this one to try to get an idea of who Spider-Bite actually is, because again, this isn't a storyline I normally read, but some people bought the book, a lot of people didn't buy the book, so I'm anxious to hear what you have to say about it, and we're anxious to see how this character is going to develop down the road, or if this is just going to be one of those, you know, here he is and now he's gone. And again, this is a 7-part miniseries. Number 5 came out today. This is The Batman Who Laughs. Again, I've always talked about my fondness for this character. I have a couple of statues of it. Love the storyline, love the books, so this is something I'm really going to like. And you just know that this character is just going to expand through the DC universe as we get, down the road more and more. And so I'm looking forward to that because he is a wicked, wicked character. And this was the V cover right here on that. So that's what I picked up as it relates to new books this week. I also picked up something that I normally don't pick up is the little buttons that some of the shops sell. But a couple buttons I saw today that I really, really like. The first one, of course, with my fondness for 80s horror, I got a Friday the 13th button right there. They didn't have anything that really had Jason on it that I liked, so I just picked up the basic Friday the 13th. And then a movie that I absolutely love, and this, of course, is an iconic picture when you see it. This is A Clockwork Orange. Right there. Love this movie. This is a movie that a lot of people, you either love this movie or you hate this movie. This really isn't a in between. Oh, it was okay. It's either I loved it or I hated it. Really, really, to me, one of the top 10 movies of all time. Took a long time to film. If you ever have an opportunity and you're interested, look at the backstory on this movie and look at all the difficulty they had making it and the length of time they had making it. So I picked up that button, Clockwork Orange, right there. And then I got a lot of feedback on my grading video, which I appreciated. And again, everybody was asking me when I talk about the grading kit. A grading kit is basically just something that you have where you have all your grading materials in there. You should always have the grading materials. We talked about the white cotton gloves, price guides, magnifying glasses, things that will allow you to accurately grade your books. Now, everybody has a different style of doing things, and you have to do the style that you yourself feel comfortable in. And if you don't, play around with it a little bit and find what you like and what you don't like. Being a grader is the same as being a person who, protects their collection. Everybody has their bags and boards that they liked. You have to try things out to find out what works best for you personally. Don't let anybody tell you that the way you do something is incorrect. I had one of the viewers, he put a comment on there stating that me using the white cotton gloves on a book that is graded a 2.0 was going a little overboard. Well, yes and no. Some people might not care about how the book is, but again, that book was from 1942. So that book is 76, 77 years old. I'm going to use the white cotton gloves because I want that book to stay at 2.0. If you don't take care of the books, even if it's in a low grade, especially a book like that, an early golden age book, that book is pretty soon going to be a 0.5, and a book that in 2.0 condition can run upwards of $125 to $150 is now a $10 book. And why would you do that if you want to take the time? Like I said, if you're not using white cotton gloves on golden age books and early silver or key books, even mid bronze age books that are keys, Werewolf by Night 32, or some of the more iconic Neil Adams covers, or some of the early Bernie Wrights and stuff, why would you not want to protect that investment or keep those books in the highest possible graded condition? White cotton gloves will keep the acid from going to the pages. It's just giving you the opportunity to actually look at the book and enjoy that book in a raw condition without the fear of grease transfer or oil transfer from your fingers onto the pages, because pages, the page quality is a lot different now than it was even in the 70s. And it was much, much different than it is in the 40s and late 30s. That's why so many of our golden age books are now disintegrating and are becoming harder and harder to find complete or without brittle pages, is because the page quality was so terrible, and a lot of people didn't take the time to protect the books properly back then because they were seen as just something that you can buy a kid for 10 cents. He rolled it up, put it in his back pocket, and off he went. So people didn't think about that. So again, the reason I use the cotton gloves on anything golden age or especially early silver is because I want to keep even a low grade book, I want to keep it in that lowest grade so it doesn't deteriorate anymore. So a 2.0 book stays a 2.0 book 10 years from now, and it's not, like I stated before, a 0.5 book. So there's that there. So again, I appreciate all the support that I'm getting. I'm real tired. I've been back at work now for about a week. But I appreciate all the support. I appreciate all the comments. I'm glad that you guys, my viewers and my subscribers, are enjoying the content of this video. I'm going to try to do more videos consistently and try to do a couple videos a week on different topics. It's just going to take me a little bit of time to try to get back into the flow of things. This video was pretty much all over the place as it relates to just kind of a rambling video. But again, I hope you enjoyed it. Again, thank you so much for the support. If you are a subscriber, thank you so much for subscribing. If you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button. If you know somebody who might enjoy the videos, let them know about the channel. So that's pretty much all we have right now. So I hope you liked the video, but as always, if you didn't, nothing I can do for you. Have a great, great day, and I hope to see you in a couple days with another video.